pounding inside. Oh, it's not erased, not replaced, not afraid, not delayed. Still moving, still counting, still burning.
It is with a great sense of pride and admiration that I stand before the graduating class of 2026 as we celebrate this important milestone event. This evening represents far more than the completion of assignments, exams, or graduation requirements. It represents years of determination, resilience, sacrifice, and personal growth. And as with most things in life, you've gotten out of it what you put into it. Each of you has traveled a unique path to reach this moment. And tonight, we celebrate not only what you've accomplished, but who you have become. Your journey to the stage has been anything but ordinary. You have faced unprecedented challenges,
plus preparation, plus performance, and a positive outcome equals success. Throughout life, you will be able to apply this formula to reach your goals, regardless of your background, your circumstances, or where you come from. As it is written, to remind us, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. So planning plus preparation plus performance will lead you to success, but only when it is rooted in purpose. The first thing you must know is you must know who you are and whose you are. Pack your faith. Stand firm, knowing that we serve a God who is omnipotent. He can do all things. He's omnipresent. He's everywhere, all the time. You are never alone. I want you to always remember that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Believe in yourself and remember you are never alone. You will always have people supporting you, but more importantly, God is always with you. Parents, relatives, and friends, we thank you for entrusting your very best in the Civic County School District. We thank you for your support. We thank you for your prayers. So I encourage you to continue to pray and to speak life over them and into them. Call them by their names. Remind them who they are, just as God calls each of us his very own. Next, you must plan. That's a GPS system. Where you're going, your vision, your goals. Planning cannot be shortchanged. There are no shortcuts to success. When you cut corners, you compromise your integrity, and integrity matters. My faith teaches me that whoever walks in integrity walks securely. You are prepared because you are from the George Washington Carver STEM Magnet High School on the hill, where your teachers and the staff have poured into you and held you accountable. You come from a long legacy of excellence, but preparation also means standing strong, especially when faced with pressure. Be reminded, do not conform to the pattern of the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Do not go along just to get along. Be disciplined, be focused, and be ready for when timing and opportunity meet. Because if you stay ready, you won't have to get ready. And I want you to say that with me. If you stay ready, you won't have to what? You won't have to get ready. And some advice that was given to me a long time ago when I was in your seat is to remember that every decision that you make today affects the rest of your life. So be prepared to be an entrepreneur. Be prepared to be a producer and not just a consumer. Walk boldly in your purpose, because what God has for you is for you. And it is written that weapons may form and evil walks all around you. But you can trust that it will not and it shall not prosper. No weapon will prosper. So I say it again, what is for you is for you, beloved. Along your journey, plan for a moment to pause, to refuel, to refresh, and to regroup, because renewal is a part of the process. And I know that as lifelong learners, School is never out, and I want you to remember that. School is never out. And lastly, leave room for performance. Performance reflects your character, your work ethic, your discipline, your commitment, what is written, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart. So work hard. Work hard. Not halfway, not sometimes, not when you don't feel like it or whenever you feel like it, but work hard. Be intentional. Be a self-starter. Don't wait to be told what to do. Look around, anticipate what needs to be done, and do it. But when you combine planning plus preparation plus performance, grounded in faith, you will produce a positive outcome. And that is true success. So we congratulate you. Go forward in faith, and purpose, and determination, and watch God work. So I love each of you, and I can't wait to see what you become. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Good afternoon. I'm James Taylor, the class of 2026 Media Relations Officer.
And my name is Andrea King, and I'm a proud graduate of this class.
In the bedroom, before the music starts, there's a moment where everything gets quiet. The drum major steps forward, takes a breath, and calls the band to attention. That moment means something. Because after all the rehearsals, all the mistakes, all the long nights, it's finally time to perform. And class of 2026, this is our moment.
And I agree. And I'm not the loudest person in the room, but I pay attention. And what I noticed about this class is that people kept showing up, even while carrying things nobody else knew about. Even during hard seasons, even when life outside of school got heavy, people still kept going. And honestly, that deserves recognition too.
Exactly. But see, people see the titles. They see the awards. They even see the leadership positions. But they don't always see what it took to stand there. The pressure, the doubt, the moments where you questioned yourself and still kept going. Being a drummer taught me something important. You don't leave because life is perfect. You leave because someone has to step forward. And I want to thank my teachers and my mentors who help us do that. Some of you all saw potential in us before we see it in ourselves. And that really matters.
Yes, and a lot of people think that growth always looks obvious. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes growth is surviving a difficult year. Sometimes it's learning how to ask for help. Sometimes it's simply refusing to quit. That still counts. And I personally want to say thank you to every supportive family member, friend, and teacher, especially Ms. Wilkinson, for helping me through the quiet struggles this year. You all helped me grow through what I was going through. And I think this class understands that too. In many different ways, we all grew through things people may never fully understand, but we understand it.
And one thing about the class of 2026, we got range. We have athletes, artists, leaders, our quiet thinkers. People still figuring life out. People know exactly what they're headed for. But every single person here has a story. And every story in this room, those stories matter.
So when people ask about the class of 2026, don't just say we graduated. Say we supported each other. Say we kept going. Say we found strength we didn't know that we had. And most importantly, we didn't just go through it, we grew through it. Congratulations, class of 2026. beginning of whatever comes next for each of us. For years, we've been learning, growing, changing, becoming. And through every challenge, every setback, every unexpected turn, we kept moving forward. That's why tonight matters, because we made it to this moment together.
And the truth is, none of us got here perfectly. Some of us struggled quietly. Some of us had to work twice as hard just to keep up. Some of us were still trying to figure ourselves out and balancing out school, family, jobs, sports, or even just life in general. But we kept going, and that says a lot about this class.
The next version of ourselves won't be perfect either. And honestly, that's okay. Because growth is not about having everything figured out. It's about having the courage to take the next step anyway, to chase the goal, to apply for the opportunity, to rebuild after disappointment, to believe there's still more ahead for you. That's growth.
And we're walking into a future that none of us can fully predict. And yes, that will be scary at times. But before we rush into what's next, we need to recognize how far we've already come. The long, stressful nights, the stressful due dates, the sacrifices we made, the moments when we thought we couldn't do it, when we thought we wouldn't make it. But yet, here we are, still standing.
Every person in this room helped shape this journey somehow. Our families, our friends, our teachers, our coaches, and our mentors. And we carry that love and support with us into whatever comes next.
Someone once told me, if you quit now, you'll quit forever. And I believe that now more than ever, because we are proof of it. Proof of what we can accomplish when we commit, when we follow through. Because the harsh reality is, not everyone made it here today, but you did.
Every sacrifice that was made for us to be in this room, every late night, every prayer, every keep going routine, brought us here. But I want you all to remember tonight, this is not the end of our story. It's the beginning of a new chapter.
Because a new version of us starts now.
And this time,
We walk into it.
stronger than before.
Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2026.
Good evening. Good evening. To Dr. Lewis, Superintendent of our school system, to Ms. Patrick Green, Chair of our Board of Education, as well as other members of our board, to our Region Chief, Ms. Tamara Magwood, to our faculty and staff of the George Washington Carver High School. At this moment, I would ask that all of our faculty and staff, if you would stand and would you join me in celebrating the teachers that helped to educate your students this school year. To the distinguished guests, to our parents, grandparents, family members, and friends. And most of all, one more time, to the graduating class of the George Washington Carver High School class of 2026. If you would just simply join with me today. Today we honor you. And we want to share with you that in this honor we have represented in our midst today the class of 1966 as they celebrate their Diamond Jubilee as graduates of George Washington Carver High School. If you all would stand where we can recognize you, if you would give them a hand. We want to say thank you so very much for joining us today. As I said over the last 2 weeks, to this graduating this moment belongs to you. Dr. Mary Cloud Bethune, an American educator, once said, invest in the human soul. Who knows, it might be a diamond in the rough. Tonight, I'm honored to stand before my first graduating class as principal, and yes, again, I'm looking at some diamonds. Some polished through adversity, life beyond the hallway, some refined through pressure, life to identify who you are. Some strengthened through the struggle, life to define what's next. But every single one of you carries value and purpose. And so tonight is more than just a ceremony. Tonight is a milestone. It is the culmination of 4 years of hard work, labor, and sacrifice. Yes, it does represent every late night, every early morning, every assignment that you had to complete, every obstacle that you had to overcome, and every moment that in turn brought you to this point in time. Look around our stadium, look around the facility today. There are people here who are cheering for you, people who are encouraging you, people who corrected you and stood by you in moments of uncertainty. These moments are those that never gave up on you, even when you were ready to give up on yourself. And now tonight, you are here. Class of 2026, you dress in the crimson and Columbia blue. Cap and gown that represents everything that you stand for. Everything that means what it means to be excellent in all things. What you represent tonight is academic and athletic achievement that will be ingrained in the histories of our time. Academic and athletic achievements from JRCC Raiders team participation in the Raiders mock competition, participation in the STEM Center for Robotics, finalists in the Governor's Honors Program, launching the first ever Fentanyl Awareness Day, even now earning scholarships in excess of $2.8 million. We don't take that for granted. 33,000 coming from alumni scholarships. And to all of our alumni, we need you, we welcome you, we support you. We ask that we come together to indeed move our school forward. $1 million in academic scholarships. $1.7 million in athletic scholarships. And yes, we both bragging rights on a team that has become back-to-back 2A state football champions. Again, class of 2026, this moment belongs to you. That alone deserves celebration. There are 3 truths I want to leave you with today as I begin to take my seat. First thing I want you to remember as you walk out of these doors tonight, I want you to remember that first of all, you are somebody special. Hear me clearly tonight. You're not just an ordinary individual. You're not here by accident, or you're not just insignificant, but you're somebody special. In a world that consistently tries to define value by followers, money, popularity, appearances, and status, long before anybody knew who you would become, God knew who He had purposed you to be. There's something in you that the world needs. There's a gift in you that cannot be duplicated. Some of you tonight will become future educators, business owners, engineers, artists, nurses, doctors, ministers, athletes, military leaders, even public servants. Some of you tonight will become the first in your family to accomplish goals thought to be unattainable. But none of that starts with your diploma. It all starts in you believing that yes, you are special. There will be moments after tonight when people will underestimate you. Some may even overlook you. Some may even try to convince you that you're not capable, but I don't want you to believe them. Never allow temporary setbacks to make permanent decisions. You're bigger than one moment, one grade, one class, one disappointment. You're special, and hear me clearly tonight. Being special is not about popularity. It is about responsibility. your gift to make an impact on the lives of others around you. The second thing I want you to remember tonight as I go to my seat is I want you to stand on your conviction. As you leave high school and enter into the workforce, there will be pressure for you to compromise who you are. But I want you to not only know who you are, I want you to know whose you are. Never fall victim of the feeling of the pressures to fit in, the pressures to go along with the crowd, the pressures to stay silent when you should speak, the pressures to lower your standards. Tonight, I challenge you to stand on your convictions. Character matters, integrity matters, how we treat people matters, your name matters, your reputation matters. There will be moments when standing for right will not only be popular, but it will even sometimes cause you to lose some opportunities. But I want to encourage you, class of 2026, never trade your conviction for your acceptance. One of the greatest tragedies in life is not failing. Author John Maxwell says, it's not just failing, but the danger in life is not failing forward. Tonight, I want you to know your value, know your self-worth. Be successful in all that you have come to do. If you're respectful, if you're humble, if you are teachable, then I simply believe eyes have not seen, neither ears have heard, neither has it murmured into the hearts of men the good things that are in store for you. Tonight, excellence is the standard. You are George Washington Carver Tigers. Know tonight, discipline, honesty, and faith will unlock any door that you come to. Anybody can stand in life when life is comfortable, but true character reveals life in how you handle life's adversity. Not only are you somebody special, not only should you stand in your conviction, but third thing and finally, build relationships that matter. Graduates, one of the greatest gifts you will ever have in life is people. Never underestimate the power of relationships. The right relationship can open doors. The right relationship can encourage you during difficult seasons. The right relationship can challenge you to grow. The right relationship can sharpen your thinking. The right relationship can strengthen your purpose. But the wrong relationship can also derail your future. So be intentional tonight about who you allow to be close to you. As you move into your next phase of education, enlistment, entrepreneurship, or even employment, know that everybody around you is not assigned to you. Some people will inspire you, some people will influence you, and some people will drain you. But I encourage you tonight to choose wisely. Treat people well on your way up, because you never know if you will see them on your way back down. Success means very little if you arrive by yourself. Diplomas matter. That's why we're here. Careers matter.
like to take a moment to honor and remember 2 members of the class of 2026 who are no longer with us. Deshunya Lindsay and Kiana McFadden. Please join us in a moment of silence. Thank you. Family and friends, during the presentations of the diplomas, we ask that you hold all applause, cheers, and celebrations until the final name in each row has been called. This allows every graduate's name to be heard and recognized equally by their family and guests. We appreciate your cooperation in helping us honor every member of the class of 2026. Tynasia Nakisha Pace. Devontae Gabe Simmons. Terriana Zanisha Alford. Jaden Lynn Anthony. Rihanna Chioma Sarai Anye Bunam. Zion Baker. Dominique Amaris Barclay. Madison Nicole Bowers. Denasia Kiana Bush.
Let's go, Nina!
Myasia Renee Carter. Karina Lynn Coleman. JC Diane Vernisha Cooley. Adriana Shanice Cooper. Ariana Nicole Couch. Tanaya Jabri Cox. Jordan Jada Davis. Serenity Monique Davis. Zymeria Shamaya Dixon. Zoe Mackenzie Douglas. Jakiria Anaya Dozier. Makivia Simone Dunlap. Zion Rochelle Easton. Sabria Takari English. Norquella Revencia Fitzpatrick. Jakayla Rihanna Ford. Moriana Lanelle Frazier.
No, you better go get her.
Kayla Rose Green. Tiana Patrice Marie Green. Jayshana Renee Grimes. Mia Simone Hamilton. Megan Caitlin Hatcher. Darnisha Shakira Jackson. Lauren Destiny Ambrielle Jackson. Mariana Nicole Johnson. Janaya Jean Jones. Majori Iceland Abrielle Jones. Inaya Marie Kane. Naya Dion Kimbrough. Andrea Annalise King. Lamiria Monet Kirkendine. Amari Khalees Lawrence. Beautiful Agape Love. Alexis Renee Yvonne Macon. Nashora Takila Aisha Maddox. Talia Chatriel Mason. Aaliyah Faith Mayfield. Amaya Michelle Mays. Kamora Elise McClinton. Marquia Armani McGee. Ambrielle Deasia Mills. Jakiria Louise Moore. Willasia LaMonica Moore. Talia Rihanna Morris. Trinity Danielle Odoms. Jalen Curiel Ordone. Ziana Shatoria Hasmore. Tamaya Clanice Penn. Zaria Renee Perry. Janicia Trunay Zinese Powell. Camille Renee Price. Janaya Alina Reedy. Alexis Giselle Reese. Shakayla Cambria Richardson. Amaya Rochelle Rozier. Kimaya Unique Rozier. Nyla Safari Rozier. Janaya Armani Russell. Azaria Michelle Scott. Josiah F. Scott. Jada Nicole Shahir. Asia Nicole Short. Nakiria Tamaya Spry. Ariana Jalisa Stafford. Amaya Deshay Sumbry. Chloe Jade Surrency. Jada Renai Tarver. Alexandria Layla Thomas. Kamori Kanice Thomas. Kamaya Michelle Tidwell. Jordan Jemiah Warren. Jemiah Nicole Washington. Carmen Diamond Wells. Zuriana Emaya West. Jamie Armani Wheeler. Candice Michelle White. Jaden Nicole Williams. Zanaya Nicole Williams. Akivia Nicole Willis. Serenity Ion Witchett. Julissa Desiree Wyatt. Michelle Cynthia Burks. Demetrius Anthony Bivens, Jr. Dontavius Jaquan Blackshire. Elijah Jeremiah Brown. Sheldon Brown, Jr. Deshaun Cordell Bryant. Anthony Cornelius Buckley. Antoine Deshaun Birch. Cornelius Isaiah Caldwell. Arcade Daniel Cannon, Jr. Tyke Deontay Carroll. Kamarion Micah Carter. Jacoby Lamar Caslin. William Christian Charles, Jr. Charles Anthony Christopher, Jr. Christopher Rayvante Clark. Sincere Takori Clark. Cameron Antonio Brady. Jamirion Marquez Cole. Tyshawn Dana Daniels. DeAndre Lamar Davis. Jamarcus Lee Davis. John Nathan Davis. Javoris Tadarius Flates. Markel Amante Francis. Daryl William Jeter, Jr. Charis Marcel Goodman. Damari Makai Green. Andrew Dwayne Greer. Nehemiah Lamar Grimes. Tashad Jamar Hightower. Jaden Lee Hines. Elijah Rafael Antonio Hughes. Jameson Tyrell Humphrey. Aiden Aharon Jackson. Zion Azariah Jennings. Zion Nicholas Malik Johnson. Louis Anthony Cornelius Jones. Kimani Jamarcus Lowe. Tamari Jamar Martin. Jamari Cordell McCall. Jamari Darnell McElroy. Zamar Jameson McGee. Jamarcus Marquise Mickles. Kimori Jakirion Miles. Landon Antonio Moore. Travis Darnell Murphy Jr. Bryson Rainier Murray. DeMarcus Kentavious O'Neal. Zachary Devon Perry Jr. Christopher Andre Quarles. Demarius Marquez Rambo. Chance Jamor Reed. Jakeem Malik Richardson. Kentrell Noah Robinson. DeCarlos Lamar Scott. Jalen Elijah Scott. Jolyn Alexander Shelley. Terrell Anthony Short. Niquavion Tremaine Simmons. Hilston Tavares Tarver. Elijah Deontay Taylor. Jalen Latrell Taylor. Javon Bernard Tucker. Emiliano Vicente A.L. Amani Nazir Moore Ware. Cameron Reed Watson. Antavius Cantrell Watts. Calvin Devon White. Demetrius Xavier Whittington. Jeremiah Isaiah Williams. Joshua Anson Williams Jr. Quindale Vincent Williams Jr. Romanus Deontay Williams.
She finna go out for you like coming out.
Tayshawn Antrell Williams. Tyler Lamont Williams. Malik Chris Wilson. Jawan Martell Wise. Nigel Tyrese Woodard. Jeremiah Montrell Wright.
Duke, elevator.
Marquise Dante Yancey. Jeremiah Anointed Smith Young. Daniel Tucker Miller. And finally, Parker Nicholas.
look beautiful. Let the road twist, let the night stretch wide. I've got a warrior's heartbeat still pounding inside. Oh, it's not a race, not replaced, not afraid, not delayed. Still moving, still climbing, still burning, still shining. No retreat, no collapse, no goodbye, no turning back. Oh, you won't see me disappear, you won't see me disappear, you won't see me back away, you won't see me back away, you won't see me lose my fire. Not today, not today, not today, not today. I'm built from the struggle, I'm shaped by the climb, I'm carved out of courage, I'm rising in time. I return with thunder, I return with might. You won't see me defeated, you'll see me ignite. You won't see me buried, you won't see me buried, you won't see me erased, you won't see me erased, you won't see me lose what the storm could not take. I'm not who I was, I'm not where I fell. You won't see me finished, you'll hear victory yell.
Say what? I don't know what went on. Oh, I paid.
All right, I want to say congratulations to my son, but thank you, Ms. Bush, for everything you have done ever since I met you. You've been nothing but help to my son. You helped him raise. I heard so highly of you, and I appreciate your program. I appreciate everything you have done, all right? I really appreciate your help. All right? Thank you, all right?
Congratulations to me and my graduation. The day you graduated, we graduated, and I'm finna go celebrate our graduation. 2026. I graduated. I'm proud of my great grand, and he's gonna be perfect. And I love it. Yeah. Make it. Did I have that stuff on my face when I was taking?
Congratulations to my little cousin. He did it big. 2026, class of 2026. Let's go. All right.
Taki is the best.
Hey, A.C.CARROLL. I just graduated from Carver High School in 2026. I attended Community State Hall, and they helped me a lot. And now I'm a graduate student.